At Siemens PLM Software, our goal is to make the work of designers and CAE analysts more efficient by providing them with innovative technologies and to deliver solutions which change the game. This is also the case with the Simcenter 3D Aerostructure solution. We know that aircraft companies often experience delays on aircraft programs, sometimes reaching as much as 5 years, resulting in additional engineering hours and hundreds of millions of dollars in cost overruns or penalties. But do you know that the assessment of the structure of an aircraft represents as much as 60% of the non-recurring costs of commercial aircraft? This simply means that any improvement in the aerostructure analysis process will have a key impact on reducing the delays, the cost overruns, and the penalties we've just spoken about. So, let us have a look at the typical aircraft structural assessment process and the way it is traditionally operated. It typically starts with a CAD, the next step being the generation of a global finite element model for computing internal loads, and it goes on with calculation of the so-called margins of safety, providing the engineer with a map describing to which extent the design is matching specifications. So, what goes wrong when this process is applied in the industry? First of all, the CAD model is often updated manually during the design iterations. Second, the global load calculation is rarely automated, and the fact that it has to be repeated between 3 and 5 times for a single aircraft program makes it a painful step overall. And finally, in many cases, this process involves disconnected tools with poor harmonization and the chaotic data flow, all of this resulting in poor efficiency, risk of translation errors, and inefficient workflows. Without forgetting that this engineering process is shared between the OEMs and their risk-sharing partners distributed across the world, which does not help. So to summarize, the challenges faced by aerostructure assessment lead to the 3 fundamental requirements. The need for more tool automation in order to improve productivity, the capacity to tailor a solution to the processes and the methods of the companies, and an increased traceability to manage thousands of analysis results and secure certification. In this context, Siemens PLM Software is proud to introduce Simcenter 3D Aerostructure with the objective of streamlining the entire process. Simcenter 3D Aerostructure is based on Simcenter 3D Engineering Desktop, that is our pre- and post-processing environment, which includes multicad geometry editing, best-in-class meshing technology, and preparation of FE models. The margin of safety solution is the second part of this integrated environment. Margin of safety calculations are mostly based on a lot of local finite element models to be managed, and calculations primarily done with analytical methods. And to give you an idea, in the present situation, engineers typically spend between 30 and 50% of their time just finding the right data for those calculations. Siemens PLM Software game-changing solution, Simcenter 3D Aerostructure, includes a set of fully integrated Siemens methods, either FE-based or analytical, allowing full traceability and automation of the stress report generation. This process, within an integrated tool, guarantees a consistent link between the input, that is geometry and loads, and the output, the margin of safety. It leverages simulation throughout the product lifecycle, thereby allowing airframers to deliver innovative products on time and with predictable performance. Compared to traditional processes, there are essentially 2 main benefits resulting from the deployment of Simcenter 3D Aerostructure. A first benefit is the time savings and productivity increase, resulting from the ability to implement and automate best practices across the whole distributed enterprise. Altogether, we have testimonials demonstrating a productivity increase of as much as 30%, thanks to much faster design cycle time versus classical methods. A second benefit is a 20% reduction of ramp-up time for new users, thanks to the fact that they're using a complete end-to-end solution, also meaning that they don't need to get familiar with multiple tools. But we like to go the extra mile, and there is a third benefit. A key aspect behind the development of Siemens PLM software solutions is their openness, and Simcenter 3D Aerostructure is no exception to the rule. Indeed, what makes Simcenter 3D Aerostructure so unique is that this integrated environment is open. It is open to third-party CAD systems. It is open for company to integrate their best practices, like for example, meshing rules. It is open to third-party FE solvers, like MSc Nastran or Abacus. And as we just said, it is open for integrating company methods for margin of safety calculation. With so much openness, Simcenter 3D Aerostructure can truly be tailored to customer processes and methods. So to conclude, with productivity increase, faster ramp-up, and a solution which can be tailored, Simcenter 3D Aerostructure is a real game changer for airframers and their subcontractors. Thank you for watching, and for more information, please visit our website.